Hello everyone and welcome to His and Hers Movie Reviews, where we spend money so that you don't have to.
Today we're doing a review on Captain America Civil War. We all know what it's about, so we're jumping
No synopsis, you know what it's about.
Let's
do it.
60 to 60.
I thought that this movie was handled in a very great way. You gave us characters that we didn't know before, and the characters that we knew and loved, you gave them the time to pay respects to how much we love them. And I thought that it was just handled perfectly. The action was shot great, and I loved this movie quite a bit. It was awesome. Even the parts that were draggy, I felt like they were almost necessary to kind of get us into that side of who we were cheering for. So I'm actually going to give this movie 4.75. Just because, there were some parts that I was like, it's feeling a little too long, but then that paid off so well. So yeah, 4.75. I mean, I could have gone to 5 because this movie's so freaking good, and I love it, and it was just done so well. And I don't really know what else to say. Black Panther was awesome. Ant-Man was awesome in this, and yeah.
Sorry.
I ran out of time.
Not even warn you for the 10-minute mark, 10-second mark. Bear with me, guys. There's dust everywhere. By the way, this is our last video here in our old home. We're moving, so there's dust everywhere.
We're moving on to bigger and better things. We purchased a home, and it's going to be exciting.
Yes.
So we don't know how our setup is going to look the next time we're here.
Yeah. There's a cat.
Something similar. So.
Most likely. Ready?
Ready?
I'm ready.
Go.
Okay. I really thought that I was going to be like, oh my god, this is a snooze fest. Because I thought they were going to get more to the political type of, the argument between, Iron Man and Captain America. And I'm like, in the beginning I was like, you know what, I'm team Iron Man, like from before even watching the movie, just because I love Tony Stark and I love Iron Man. And I'm sick of Captain America sometimes. And I'm like, whatever, I don't care. But pretty much I enjoyed the movie.
Seconds.
Out of 5 stars, I give it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy myself quite thoroughly. Like you said, Black Panther was amazing in this movie. I loved his costume. I loved how, mad he was. And I loved Ant-Man. Oh my god, Spider-Man was amazing. I didn't think that I was going to like him. Because I didn't know who the actor was. I didn't know who the kid was.
Seconds.
I didn't know how I was going to feel about him being so young and Aunt May and all that fun stuff, but I really enjoyed the movie. 4.5 out of 5 stars, guys. Definitely go see it. Check it out. Theaters.
Yeah, I mean, and just to kind of wrap it up all in a little bow for you, the movie was super entertaining even for the boring parts because of what it was doing. You might go into this movie on one side and actually change your mind quite often.
A bit, yeah.
Yeah, like going back and forth is going to happen because
throughout the movie.
If it's one thing that they did really good is that this movie wasn't one-sided, like, you're wrong, it's obvious that you're wrong. It wasn't like that. Everybody had their legit reasons for what they were doing.
And you understood.
And that's what they did so well in doing.
I feel like there was 4 sides. There was Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, and then the bad guy. I don't even know who his name was. But everybody had their reasons and their beliefs. And why I give it a 4.5, not 4.75 or a 5, is that I got tired of Captain America chasing Bucky. Throughout the movie, okay, that's not a spoiler because that was, I don't feel like it's a spoiler, but
it's not really.
Not really, but okay, remember in Winter Soldier, he was like, oh my god,
yeah,
and
we recently just watched that, so we're pretty fresh off of it. But I know exactly what she's trying to say. It almost got to the point that I'm like, is he worth it?
No.
Is he really that worth it? But that actually shows you how Captain America is. Steve Rogers, he knew that he's innocent. And in that, he was willing to do anything.
There's a crazy plot twist, though, that you're just like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I understand, this guy was manipulated and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so no spoilers, but you're gonna change your size quite a bit, and you're not gonna... By the end of it, I was like, what side was I on?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
But man, and the action, the movie opened up in a really good action sequence,
yes.
and then that got topped off by another better sequence, and then
fight
the
scene-
end
Oh,
was...
listen, guys. Listen, I know we're not comparing and we're not doing like a comparison between BDS
man, I
and
don't
this
wanna
one.
do
Okay, but when I went to go watch Batman vs Superman, I wanted to see Batman versus Superman. I wanted to see that. Like I didn't want to see Batman versus fucking Doomsday with Wonder Woman and Superman. Like I didn't want to see that. I wanted to see Batman versus Superman. In this movie, we saw a civil war. We saw both sides going at it,
and not just
Oh my
physically. Like you saw it mentally, you saw it emotionally, you saw how both sides felt and how both sides what they believed.
Yes, so
You know,
you
it wasn't just
understood.
about it wasn't just about pride. It was about morals.
It was more than that, yeah. And I really enjoyed Ant-Man. He was my favorite. Ant-Man and Spider-Man were my favorites.
They were great. They were great, and I was worried about how we all saw the Ant-Man movie, and then I was kind of worried about how that was gonna fit in this movie, but it fits so well.
I love Paul Rudd.
And
He's so perfect for
so
Ant-Man.
yeah, we can keep going.
We'll leave it off at that.
And we were gonna do a spoiler review, but we're really busy. We're trying to move and we're trying to do a lot of stuff. So, but we still wanted to get this review out for you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed the review. For more reviews like this, you can subscribe right there and watch our last review. I have no idea what it is, but I'll put something there.
Oh, it was
just
supposed to be Keanu, but
we skipped Keanu because we've been busy. I'm sorry.
But we saw it.
But we saw it and it was okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
So yeah. Anything else you want to add?
That's it, guys. We'll see you next time in our new home with a new background. Maybe it'll be a little bit more plain. Who knows? We don't know yet.
Just give us some time.
Give us time.
And we really appreciate you watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
Until next time.
Alright, guys. So remember, we always say it's important to know before you go.
Just in case it blows.
And this one totally didn't. So
Did
go
not.
check it out at the theater.
Go see it. We might see it again if we can fit it into our schedule, but I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe next weekend. But
I don't know.
peace.
Bye.